I hate the wave pool. That is the worst addition. The wave pool is the worst.
I just wish they practiced it once.
And I think Mike hates it too.
We're going live on TV.
Mike hates the wave pool.
Okay.
Confirm.
First question. Do we want
The wave pool.
trades to be part of the game at all anymore?
I saw a lot of people upset that we didn't have trades this season. So,
I think we should trade points.
I enjoy trades.
I enjoyed at least them being on the table.
Right.
But some formats have just made it silly. I think we should do. I would love to do a season where we predetermine the draft orders, but then like every fourth, so it's like you're first, then you're first, then I'm first. No, that wouldn't work out. And then at that point, so after like a third of the season, if you're in first place, if you're in third place, you get the first pick.
It's like a reset.
So it's like a reset. So like it goes standard, then the fourth, based on point standings. So if you had two dud thirds, like you get a chance to get back in the game. And then standard, and then however many that lasts. Does that make sense? It wouldn't be based off the last episode. It'd be based off the first 3 points.
Yeah, I guess how many reset games are there? Because reset games dictating the season would be pretty brutal.
Yeah.
It would be 2 of like 8 or something like that. So I don't think it would dictate too much.
So would it be the 4th episode and the last episode?
Yeah, I'd have to. Let me try and.
Okay. I think our point system.
The last episode's kind of interesting. Third place now gets first. So say it was Jake, Jimmy, Joe, Zach. It would be reset. Yeah, that's an interesting concept. I just thought of it right now. But I kind of like it because it's a mixture of both worlds. I don't like I don't like winning. I didn't like that sometimes coming in third place was better than coming in second.
For picks.
For picks.
Yeah.
That element kind of stunk. So it'd be the 4th episode. And that makes sense because everyone has a 1, everyone has a 2, everyone has a 3.
Right.
And then the 4th episode, if you're currently in third place, you get the first. Second place, you get the second. First place, you get the third. And then 5, 6, 7 would be the same thing. Everyone gets 1 of each, and we could even mirror it so it's, or do it the same. Like you have the first pick, and then the second, then the third, reset, first, second, third. Or would it be better to go first, second, third, reset, third, second, first? I don't know.
In theory, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I like we all have a certain amount of first picks, second picks, and third picks. I like that.
I do too, because it makes trading a little easier, and then you can also trade your reset window, how the standings are looking.
I got something that will probably increase trades, but I'll wait on that.
All right.
That was just a statement to wait.
I wanted to get on camera.
Do we like that right now? Like, is that?
I'm willing to try a new system.
Worth a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is cool because it's
Yeah.
a mixture of systems.
Yeah.
We will find the perfect system when we run out of episodes.
Yep.
Or we'll just always be searching.
Is the season, we like the 8 episode season?
Yeah, it's Jake's wheelhouse.
If it's this format, you kind of have to.
That's why I like 10.
No, you'd have to go to 12 with this format.
Either be 8 or 12.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd have 3
Now let's do this.
rebuild.
Yeah, let's stay with 8, I think.
We haven't won an 8 episode season, so that's why I don't like.
That's why we still gotta win
So
one.
you are thinking.
Let's go down to 6.
Okay.
Where's the crack bag at, Jim?
That's basically what F8 is.
Brag.
That's what it used to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah, my only thing was I wanted to have more incentive for trades. And I think we might be getting that.
I think I got
I think with set
Yeah.
picks, it's easier.
Yeah.
Heard rumors about power-ups from...
Ooh, here we go. Okay, we getting started?
Wait, we gotta do points first.
Okay.
We gotta lock in the point system first. I vote to not have the giant numbers.
I vote to not have the.
I had it last time.
Sorry,
I
chat.
asked For a 1, 2,
Common
3.
Chem.
The chat said just do the numbers for a while, and then they saw what happened, and then they were like, "Why are you doing the big numbers?"
He's like, hey guys, go back to 3, 2, 1. I'm like, guys, wait a minute.
That's
That's what we were doing.
But I like
Yes.
getting points for all the events. I just don't like how second sometimes can be very close to his first.
Do you picture it 1 decimal point or 2 decimal points?
What?
Like if a competitor finishes 1-5-5-0, what would that point total be?
Can I make a suggestion?
Cam.
We got the final place finishes 3, 2, 1, right? All of us. Per event, you also get points 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And then I have my power ups later on. Make sure you guys tune in for that.
That's what I suggested last season.
3.
So
Yeah,
as
but
a perfect game, it would be 3 times 5,
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
is the crag then worth the same as the other events? Because that's not what they do.
I did double.
Okay. So double it.
25.
I did the Craig is double.
Okay.
But
Wait, hold on, time out. Let's go back. Let's go back
Because
real quick.
if there's a dud and a stud,
yeah.
we're now in 25.5 point, which that feels like a bigger.
Is that a bigger gap?
That sounds
400,
crazy.
1200? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
So, and I know we were worried
Or
about
500 and no 400. It'd be 400 and 175.
Well, no, because they would get 375 on the crag or whatever. So I think like the worst
Seven.
finishes we would see was like 750, 725,
Yeah. And the best was like 12 something.
18 something.
Is there a way to have maybe determine the average? I don't know.
I think the best finish was 1925 when Jake
That sounds right. Yeah.
ran
I think
it.
that's a perfect, flawless victory.
Mm-hmm.
What did my dud third get? She was
What
awful.
was that?
Dud thirds are a problem.
875.
So the difference in that is
It's sound.
like 2.5.
Watch
Where
this.
in the point
He's not even
system,
touching the ball.
that's
Yeah.
like 5 times.
Yeah.
So,
True.
math guy.
25
Yeah.
5.
25 and 5.
Yeah.
That's bad.
I thought you were thinking of a decimal point system where it's the real points.
Oh,
But it
maybe
just
we
comes
could
off as a
we could do
consumable
that.
factor.
We could do that.
That's what I was just saying.
That's what I was just saying too. So we could do like half a point, right? This is my suggestion. We do a decimal point system per event. So we'll do like, I don't know, 0.5 if you win. Nobody gets anything else.
Just take
No
their
way.
number.
It would just be the same numbers.
You just take their number and get rid of the zeros.
Yeah.
What's the zero?
It's a circle, like an egg.
No, that wasn't the question.
Are we just turning this into the same thing we just did, but we're just like moving the decimal
That's
point?
real,
Yeah.
That's the real numbers with decimals. So it's,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Just because
That's gonna be-
bookkeeping.
I think it's
but
going to be as complicated.
It is.
I don't think anything would change.
Decimal point?
Yeah.
Well, but
I
if we
know.
do the Google sheet, it's easier
Yeah.
to at least verbalize that.
That's fine. Yeah.
But
It's just a construct.
is getting points per event bad?
I like it in theory. I just would like to figure it out.
I think it might. The dud thirds and the big winners change everything.
Yeah.
So I think it wasn't great.
Are we
I
full?
liked it in theory, but I think with how bad Guts is at building competitive fields.
Was the 3-2-1 scoring that crazy?
I
do you want
forget.
to do you want to keep it?
Season one.
We didn't like that at the end. Like you get a point just for playing.
Right.
because it was like, oh well, this is 1 point wins it, but they were in a good spot. So then, what did we do? 0, 2, 4. It's the same thing, but at
It's the
least
same.
at the end, hurting.
Yeah, but the
You never
dud third
moved.
really hurts that person. So maybe earning something per event there, even if you get a 0.
Because 3,
for
2,
the-
1. If you come in third both places, you'd be at 2, and the winner would be at 6. And 0, 2, 4, winner would be at 8, and you'd be at nothing.
Are we still considering?
Which I don't understand because people told us it was the same,
Yeah,
but that was different because you got 0.
yeah. It's just the distance between the two numbers. It doesn't really matter. Like it still ends up in the same place.
Yeah. If,
Yeah,
you
if it's
flip-
the same.
If you have a
Yeah.
standings flip, it all ends up
Yeah,
the same.
yeah, exactly.
But we want the zeros to hurt.
Yeah, and do we want to?
0, 5, 10. That's easy math.
That's easy math.
Is this per event?
No, I think we do per episode. I think the dud thirds and the big winners.
Okay, I was gonna say we could add that bonus point idea for whoever wins the episode.
I mean, do we want to reward winning? Because
Yes.
then maybe we need to change the scale to like 5, 2, 1.
Okay.
We talked
I
about
have an
this
interesting.
before, yeah.
This would be really complicated.
Mm.
But if you have the first round pick and you win,
Right.
that's this many points.
Right.
Now you have the second round pick and you win, that's like a bump up in points. So if you have the third and you get the winner, then that's
Oh,
you know what I mean?
you're punishing bad drafts.
Punishing bad drafts.
Okay.
Okay.
That hurts.
I hate that.
significantly.
Okay. I'm sorry.
They're the worst drafting team.
That's what I was gonna say. I was
But
like,
they're
you guys are
fucking
really
drafting
bad at drafting when we're in third. Yeah.
They had 2, 3 victories. I'm just thinking if you get the first round pick and it's very obvious this kid's gonna win, and then do you get extra for that? I don't know if that's just kind of luck of the episode.
Yeah. I'd as we're struggling to currently get a point structure, I'm currently struggling to try to quantify that. Because I think if we're adding multipliers or whatever that would be labeled, I'm worried that the wrong 3-hole winner could be too many points.
There is a way to make up in those points. And it's for power ups. Make sure you guys tune in a little bit later for that.
What about if your player gets DQ'd in any event? That's minus a point.
Oh, I like that.
Here's
I
what
like
I'll
that.
say.
A menu item.
Here's what I'll
like
Yeah.
add-ons.
Yeah.
I'm open to it.
Yeah.
That would be
Because
fun.
we've hit a point of chaos with it that I'm open to it.
Okay, but like we could do like you you run the table, then you get an extra point.
You get negative.
Yeah. If you never finish in third, but you come in second.
Ooh, end of episode points.
Yeah.
So maybe a
Oh,
current
like Mario Party gives you like an extra thing.
Yes. Like so maybe a current
Oh.
system.
There's bonus
uh,
points at the end that could fuck up the balance of things. So like, yeah, if you never come in third place in a single event, plus a point. That hurts dud thirds though.
Right, but I guess in that
Helps
system,
you out in second place.
just thinking of like 420 for example. Let's say you win.
Yeah.
That's 4. But say the crag was an extra point, so they finish second, but they get 3 points.
I like
So the crag matters a little more because the crag's supposed
Crag
to
should
matter.
matter more.
I like having.
does.
I just thought about it. You know, kind of like I said, like Mario Party, and having us agreeing and giving awards like closest loser, and we give the points because sometimes we'll have dud thirds, but they actually almost won everything. I feel like JR would have got an award for his episode.
That's just
Do you right?
we're getting abstract with
That
points,
would've
which
been-
is a very
No,
dangerous.
I disagree with what Joe said about JR deserving points.
But he deserves some sort of
He
like
deserves something.
an award.
How about this? I have an idea. Like, run the table. We agreed that should be. We don't know the number systems yet, but things that should be on the menu at the end. Run. If you should get points for running the table. Never losing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, my only caveat is again the gap that can
Well,
be
I have
created.
one to help that. All right, never third. I think 2 kids can get that.
Right.
Yes.
All right, now I think close third.
Funniest competitor.
So like if you have the third round, if you come in third place, but the gap between you and second is close, like we'd have to determine what that is, 200 points or something like that, then you get a point because you weren't an embarrassment.
I like funniest competitor.
I don't think we can do superlatives.
That's just really.
I love
To be
superlatives.
results based.
We can say the superlatives. I just don't think
I
it means
love
anything.
I
Yeah.
really do
Yeah.
I don't know what a superlative is.
This is all calculated at the end of the season. Like
Or
we
I think
add-
at the
these
end
are-
of the
yeah.
episode when they show the
Okay.
chart, I want to be able to know by looking at the final chart they have at the very end when you see all all of it.
Yeah. Okay.
I kind of like giving somebody a point for having the worst luck.
Again, that's just like crazy.
Yeah, but that's
subjective.
fun.
I'm not saying it's
You
not.
guys agree? If we say funniest competitor, even if he's a loser, we'll agree like, yeah, that guy was kind of funny at failing. And you could give him 1 point for
I
that.
think it's a different category.
What do you mean?
Like at the end of the season, you might win. You don't win the season, but you win like best squad. You know, we'll take photos of all the 8 competitors you had, and you would have won best squad. JR would have won you that. Like Little Lightning was cool, but JR would have,
memorable.
yeah. But I think we need 2 more little when you look at them, if we can think of them, and then we need to just figure out a point system and Joe's power ups.
I want to give an award. And I propose we make an award name called Does Too Much. And at this point, you don't have to.
Foot on the ball.
Yeah, right there, bro. Foot's always on the ball. Is yours?
Yes, underneath.
Sam?
It's there.
That's.
All right, close third. I'm suggesting 200 points.
Close third.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
let's see. I can go look at a.
What
Yeah.
current point system do we think we're on? 4-2-0?
Yeah.
I like 420 if we can get points elsewhere too.
Because then you can, if your third place is close.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, do we like the crag one? I guess
winning the crag is an extra point.
I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because for a good competitor, a 5-2-0, they might deserve that. I guess it gets tricky. If a third place is close, they could get a close point, and if they somehow won the crag and finished third, we've never seen that. But then they get
That gets kind of interesting because the person in last place is like, I don't want to end with nothing. Maybe I can at least get 1 point from the crowd.
Right.
Actually,
It's
guys,
Yeah.
guys, that's superlatives. I think I do like crag points that you can get. So we want to do. If we're doing the episode, you get points for the episode, and if we can get points for the crag, maybe not each individual, but if we can get like crag points, like you don't finish, you gotta get a -1, obviously.
Oh.
Losing points?
A not finishing the crag minus
We
1.
just want to
Oh, man.
we want to eliminate dud thirds and
Yeah.
power ones and some of the stuff we're talking about
I think all of this
Encourage-
stuff kind of hurts.
heightens it.
But is this
Not the
le-
close third.
Is this less annoying than what we just did though? Like this is like if we just added 1 extra point.
No, we can have missing action.
Well, that,
You're getting closer, though.
I kind of like that.
I want to.
I didn't hear you.
The easiest.
I laughed, though.
The easiest way to implement this at the start is to be able to give these out based on that final graphic.
Yeah.
So we don't need to calculate as we go or rewind and memorize things.
Like that.
I actually like points for, like, if somebody has like bad luck in the episode, and they were close to winning, and then we give them a point.
Okay, so the average gap between second and third, or not the average, but the gaps between second and third last season were 375 points, 675, 375, 275, 275, 175, 175, 325.
Dud thirds are a problem.
So two times out of 8, we would have got a close third point if we did it at 200. If we did it at 300, it would have been 4 out of 8.
300.
Because 275 happened twice and 175 happened twice. And
300 feels kind of like a route.
I got a suggestion. It's a little
well, like
crazy.
it was 1250 to 975, and how about if you break 1,000, you get a point. If you're third place,
Okay,
if you're
we're talking.
so
We're doing
if
1,000?
you're-
We're going back to the 1,000?
No. In gut scoring,
Oh,
if you're
okay.
third place but you break 1,000 points, you get a point.
I like that.
Okay.
I want more
Third place is
points.
The only person that can get that.
Third
point?
place is the only person that can get that.
Okay.
Because second place,
Oh, then you don't end with a 0. You end with a 1.
you end with a 1. It's a way
Yeah.
to not end with a 0.
Okay. Rewarding decent thirds.
I have a
I
suggestion.
think second place always got 1,000.
Got a suggestion for points that might be fun.
Okay.
You guys ready?
So we're not close to third, but third place breaks 1,000.
You ready to hear this? You guys might like it, you might not. I don't know. Instead of getting points per event, we each get to pick which event our competitor will do whatever in or do the best in.
Oh, you call your shot point?
You call your shot, and then if you hit it, you get a point.
Is that before the start of the event?
No, we'll do it before, like as we draft it,
Because we don't know.
and then
the
we
event.
don't know the
We don't know
events.
the event.
So I think that'll be fun.
So you're just saying third event.
Yeah. Or we can do it before each event. Like you could kind of hold it. Like I think my guy will win this event.
See,
Or-
I'm kind of interested in that
Me too. That's what I said.
because
What if? What
because
if?
like if you draft a string bean and
I-
we see that pool tube game and you're like, hey, they stink, but this should be the one they get.
I have a way to curb
We
this.
say this all the
I
time.
have a way to curb this. You
Sam, are you sick?
can call last place too. So you only get one call your shot an episode
On your player?
on your player,
Oh, but it can be good or bad.
and that can help dud third.
That's like you rooting against your players sometimes, Tim.
That can help a dud third, which we're trying to fix. So when I have whatever her name was, and I said she was going to drown, I can say, and then imagine she wins, and now the trauma that I'm faced with,
And
there's a
you-
lot of emotional turmoil there.
That's
You're
good.
basically
But you
betting
shouldn't-
on-
That's good
you
stuff for the
shouldn't-
show.
You almost shouldn't be rewarded for that.
Why? It's a way to help yourself in a dud third.
But if they're not a dud third, I'm saying. Like if you say you
Oh no, but you will probably want to pick your person last. No, you get to pick which place you think that they're gonna land.
Yeah, you can pick them to win, second, first. You just get one event where you try to peg your contestant's
Yes.
result.
The example you just said, you picked your Leaf contestant to finish third.
Yeah.
If she somehow wins, I don't know, that almost feels messed up. That you're like, I don't believe in my kid and they pulled it off.
But again, we're not getting points for
You're not getting points per event.
per event
Right.
anymore.
You're only getting points if you get it
them at the
right,
end. Yeah.
Yeah.
which I like.
How many points?
But there's also another
1 point.
recommendation
All
that I
all
have
the
for
bonus
dud
points are
thirds.
just
Tune
one.
in later on for power ups.
Okay. But does that, if there's a stud
Yeah.
and it's like, well, they're clearly going to finish first on the obstacle course,
Yeah.
are we extending their studness again?
Yes. All of this will help stud extension.
Because that's just as much as a problem, or from what I heard from all my studs, that was as much of a problem as the duds.
I think so. That's why I say we peg the event. Like we do it before all of the events, before we even see the competitors.
Alright,
Like
so I like how this breaks
So
down.
that's interesting.
Oh, I,
Back
like,
in on that.
I didn't hear that. Say that.
so that's why I don't think we should do it right before the event where we know who's the dud third. We need to peg. Hey, the fourth event or the third event or the first event.
There's a little
My guy.
randomness because you don't know your competitor.
You don't know, so there's like a randomness to it.
Okay.
So you're picking.
So it's tough that you might not know the event, but I think that adds a little more variable
Yes,
Because by the fourth event, if you know you got a stud or a dud,
you're gonna pick.
you kind of have it pegged.
Yes.
Or if you do it before the episode and like you have
Okay.
someone you don't believe
All right,
in,
so then I have
your stud.
you know your contestant somewhat well by the third event.
Yes.
So what if each episode,
Oh, why don't we make one
all
event?
of us, yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
doing, have to do it on the third event.
Ooh.
But before we see them perform on the first event.
So
Wait.
Can I?
before
Yeah.
they compete,
Yeah.
we're guessing what they get in the third event. So this is like a third event hype booster.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we could come up with a funny
Okay,
name
no.
for the third
After the first
event.
event.
A sponsor.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So you get to see them do one event, and then you get to guess what they're gonna finish in the third event. All of us have to do it. And then the second event you see that and you're like, oh boy, I don't like my pick anymore.
First event reveals a lot.
But it depends on the combo.
Sometimes, because sometimes they do the basketball and it doesn't matter.
We've had
True.
a good amount of contestants
It's true.
completely flip the
Yeah,
last two events.
that's very true.
So I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I like
into
after
it.
the first event, we'll make our third event predictions.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Shady Rays.
So that's gonna be the call your shot.
like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I told you.
All right, so this is the bonus point system, which I like where I've landed here is, so if you finish in first place, when you look at that standing, you can get a bonus point if you ran the table. If you finish in second place, you can get a bonus point if your contestant never finished last.
That's a Jimmy point.
And if you finish in third place, you can get a bonus point if you break 1,000. So in those three, someone can't pick up multiple. Each player is eligible for one, so
Right.
it's not going to go crazy, but it's a way for second and third or first to pick up a point.
And it's 1 point
Yeah.
in the 4-2-0 scoring system.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Because now your 2 becomes a 3, which is way closer to 4 if they didn't get theirs, or your 1 becomes, which is closer to 2.
Sounds like very powerful.
And then we have-
a little bit.
And then we have
Tune in
call your
next time for
shot,
that.
which you can get
Coming up.
another point there.
Which was that last one?
The call your shot.
Call your shot point.
And that's
Which will
4.
always be for
Do we
the
need
third
one
event.
more or no?
Yeah.
Kind of cool with just those.
I like try. That's already a lot of new stuff. that we
Is
should
it
try-
4
yeah.
again?
First place can get a bonus point if they ran the table. Second place can get a bonus point if they never finished last. So first place can't get that one.
Right.
Third place if they break 1,000 points.
Okay. And fourth is called.
Hey, I like where you're going.
Let me see how many times third place broke 1,000 points.
I think for the most part, it did.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I think you need to not.
4 and 8.
I think you need to not finish last in 2 of the events, and you get there.
4 out of 8.
Should we just roll this and we'll talk power ups next time?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, time out. Hold on a second, guys.
Can't get into it because then you're gonna go blinds,
Wait.
butter sticks,
You
and we
didn't
can't
give my
start.
power up suggestion. What are we talking about? We're teasing it the whole video.
This is like a salary cap because as soon as you present that, I'm gonna present a salary floor, and you're gonna go power ups. I'm gonna go power downs.
That's fine. Wait, what are we doing? Hold on a second. Hold on a
What do you
second.
got? What do you got, Joe?
All right, so this is, guys, tune in now for the power ups.
Skip to this point in the video.
Yes. So. All right. A power up idea that I had where everybody can be able to get it. You get different power ups, but we can trade that. We can open trades for power ups. So if I have a power up or if you have one that I
We
want.
pick him out of a hat before the season or something.
Sure.
We gotta think of all the power ups now.
Sam, you
Yeah, that's the fun part. See? Sam could do it. And we can introduce something called a double or nothing.
Wait,
Which-
hold on. We were going for 30 minutes. I had to restart the video.
What?
Yeah. Let's go. Keep going.
Tune in now.
All right.
We can introduce something called a double or nothing, which means, like I said, you can bet on your player. I think they're going to do well in this event and get double, or you get nothing. Double 1 point,
But how would
which is 2 points.
I guess I just don't know how the final scoring.
Good.
All right, you're out.
What? People left a lot of really good suggestions in our last ball video. I don't want to call it that, but our last planning video.
I mean, I get because I know Jimmy's in on the butter sticks and the blind. That
The butter sticks
I'd
can't
be
be
open.
a thing.
I'd be open to something like we each give out 2 power ups or power downs, basically.
Yeah, per episode.
So it's like episode 3. Oh shoot, Joe's, you have to do Jake's power down this episode. His is you have to wear his underwear.
Huh? No, that's not something I like. Or you just throwing an example?
And we might have to table this.
It's a power down. Why would you like it?
That's not powering me down. That's just you. Can we just keep it in the game? Why you got? I have nothing to do with the game. I don't.
We control the game.
Oh, since we introduced a third, you make the prediction for me. That could be a power down. That could kind of turn into a power up if you pick incorrectly.
Joe's, you might have to open with the power ups, power downs, because you're not.
I tried. I really tried. I tried. You guys are at the end. You're running out of steam. You want to watch some more guts. I get it. Me too. But people tuned in next time. They tuned in specifically for this. Okay? We've been talking about it all video. So we got to talk power ups, power downs. Get ready for it.
I'm ready to table it and start the season.
All
I
right,
think
on
I'll
the
table
ball.
that.
Sam?
Table.
All right, confirmed.
Oh my God, this is crazy. I can't believe this.